Hi to everybody, Steve Daniels from Leadership Management International. I have got a great challenge for you. I'm going to say, are you really that busy? And what I mean by that is I have heard so much about how people are busy. Every time I ask them at the coffee shop or wherever we're at, how are you making out? Oh, busy, busy. Everybody seems to say that. What we used to say about the weather, we're now saying about how busy we are, right? And are we really that busy? I got to say, I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to challenge you on that. And what I mean by that is, do you really understand the value of your time if you are willing to say how busy you are without really making much progress? And I'm not trying to insult. I'm really just trying to jar some thoughts in your mind. If you're busy, 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 and you never seem to have time for the things that are really important to you, then you're saying yes to an awful lot of things that really shouldn't be in your schedule. I want you to think about it like this. Your time is the most valuable asset that you own, okay? And every single thing that you do, you're exchanging it for the time it takes to do that thing, okay? So everything you're doing, sitting on the couch and watching a television show, you're exchanging time that you will never get back for that particular television show, right? And I'm not saying you shouldn't watch TV. I'm not trying to convince you that you should never wind down in that way. But think about it to that level. Whatever it is that I'm currently doing at the moment, is it really worth exchanging my moment or my time for that particular activity? And if you're saying no an awful lot to that question, then it is time to make changes, because you're not that busy for you to be able to accomplish the things that you want to accomplish. Dr. David Schwartz wrote a book called The Magic of Thinking Big, and in that book he talks about how he actually became successful while everyone else was watching TV. I hate to pick on TV, but this is what he said. And he said, I wrote that book during the hours of 7 and 9, when at prime time, when everyone else was watching TV, and that's when he became successful in the first place. And if we really think about it, if we want to be spending more quality time with our family, if we want to be spending more productive time at the office, if we want to be spending more time on our own fitness or me time or doing things that make us happy, we have all that time. We just don't plan it out properly, and we're not saying yes to the things that actually help us to get ahead. We're saying yes to everything. Right? And we've got to start saying no to the things that don't allow us to get ahead. You know how you know when to say no? Is if you have a clearly defined path as to where you want to end up. So if you know where you want to be 5 years from now, it's pretty easy to say no to anything that doesn't lead you there. Okay? And it's not selfish for you to say that, because the world deserves for you to be successful and wants you to be successful, because that in turn will reflect in the success of everyone in your life. So think about that. If you don't understand the value of your own time, it's really time to start analyzing that and saying to yourself, I've got to stop doing things that don't help me be productive and moving in the right directions. That's my challenge to you. Analyze, ask yourself that question. Am I doing something right now that's worth exchanging the time it takes? And if you answer no, it's time to start changing the way you do things. Have yourself a great Friday, and I look forward to chatting with you all next week.